Hello everyone. Today we're going to be going over how to submit your employee time entry online for student workers. So Lakeland College has updated their system and the employee time entry looks a little bit different, but we'll go over that today and get it all explained. So you'll want to start off by going to the Lakeland College website, lakelandcollege.edu, and you'll go over to the right and it says Laker Hub Login, and you'll go ahead and click on that and log in. And once you do that, it will show up with your dashboard. At the top of the page on the left, it will say Employee Time Entry, and you'll want to go ahead and hover over that, and at the top it'll say Employee Time Entry as a button that you'll go ahead and click on. And that will show up with your time entry form, and it will show up every position that you have as a worker at Lakeland College. So for me, it is the Student Services Internship, and I'll go ahead and click on Enter Time. And that will take you to the form to complete your hours. So you'll see on the left side of the form, it will have 2 entries for each day of the week. And under type, it defaults to regular. But if you click on the drop down, it will say regular, like on campus, and then regular remote, off campus, and then it has a spot for overtime. So you can switch that if you need to, but most of the time you're going to be using regular. And then at the bottom on the right side of the page, it'll say add line if you need another line to enter your time. So right after type, it says time in and time out. And what you'll do here, to make it easy, I go ahead and click on the little clock icon. And you can click on whatever hour you want. Say you worked from 2 to 5 p.m. So you'll go ahead and click on 02, and then the next one is the minutes, so it'll be 00, and then AM or PM in this case, so just assume it's PM. And you'll click done, and that will enter in the beginning of your time. And then for timeout, you do the same thing. You'll go ahead and click on the clock and scroll down to 05, 00, and then PM. Click done. And this system is a little bit different than the last system in that it calculates your hours automatically. So you don't have to go in and be like, if your time is a little bit more complicated to calculate, you don't have to do it on your own. It'll automatically calculate it for you from what you input. So you'll do that for every day of the week that you worked. And then you'll go to the bottom of the page, and it'll list your total payable hours. And then it'll have a spot for employee comments, and you can add whatever you need to there. And it'll show your supervisor email, and then you'll go ahead and check this box once the hours are complete, and it'll say submit for approval, and you'll go ahead and click that box, and it will submit it to your supervisor for approval, and you'll get an email once they approve your time. So that is all that there is for the employee time entry at Lakeland. It is a little bit different than the previous system, but it's not that complicated, and honestly, I think it's a lot more simple and easier to work through. So anyways, that is all. Thank you.